Hi students of Women in Society. We are entering another week of some pretty heavy topics that also relate to this overall theme that we're concentrating on, violence against women. Now, you saw maternal mortality last week. We saw it both on a national scale and then we saw it on a global scale. And so we're really going to expand that conversation now into something that is called female genital mutilation or female genital cutting. It is all related. The places where maternal mortality is high are also the places where FGM or FGC is performed traditionally and regularly. So as we go through this slideshow, I just want you to keep in mind that we are talking about cutting of a woman's private parts. So if this is something that is too heavy for you, please go back and do the period poverty portion of this week rather than the female genital cutting. Now, this is the definition of FGM or FGC. It comprises all procedures that involve partial or total removal of the external female genitalia or other injury to the female genital organs for non-medical reasons. The practice is mostly carried out by traditional circumcisers who often play other central roles in communities, such as attending childbirths. In many settings, healthcare providers perform FGA due to erroneous beliefs that the procedure is safer when medicalized. WHO, or the World Health Organization, strongly urges health professionals not to perform such procedures. Now, let's go over these key facts from the World Health Organization. FGM includes procedures that intentionally alter or cause injury to the female genital organs for non-medical reasons. This procedure has no health benefits for girls or women. Girls as young as 5, but usually it happens right around the time that a girl becomes a woman. So we're talking about 11 or 12 years old. This cutting of the vaginal parts is performed. The procedures, or the cuttings, can cause severe bleeding and problems urinating, and later cysts, infections, as well as complications in childbirth. The complications in childbirth happen because the skin in your private parts are supposed to be elastic and be able to move and spread open when a baby's head goes through, right? Well, if you have this thicker scar tissue, then your skin in the vagina regions is not going to be able to do that as easily. So the scar tissue causes for a more difficult childbirth, and it can lead to infant mortality as well if a woman is in a rural area and she can't get to a hospital to have a C-section if her vaginal birth is not going well. More than 200 million girls and women alive today have been cut in 30 countries in Africa, the Middle East, and Asia, where FGM is concentrated. If I recall, Egypt is one of the countries that does this quite frequently still in the 21st century. It also does go on in the United States, given our large population of refugees from African countries in the Middle East. This is a practice that has come over with various groups of people. FGM is mostly carried out on young girls between infancy and age 15. FGM, we have to remember, is a violation of human rights for girls and women. Now, if you are going this route to learn about FGM, I would like you to watch this video. It's meant for a younger audience, girls around the age of 12, 13, our age. So it's very tastefully done, if tastefully is the word we could use in this situation, just meaning that the graphics are not scary, they're not bloody. I mean, they're nothing like that. It is just very well done. And so that's why I've chosen this video for you to see, to learn about this practice. Again, this is just something that I find really important for us to know about. This is something that happens to control women and to keep them in an inferior place in society to men. It really does. I mean, the more I've learned about it and the more I've studied this with the class, the more it does really seem like a control tactic to keep women in their places, which is that of a status below men. So eradicating this practice is key to restoring the dignity, the full human dignity and beauty to the lives of women. So good luck with your studies, and I hope this short lesson has helped you in some way. Watch this video. It's also linked on the P-Learning page. Take care, class. Miss you. Hope to see you soon.